Hello, friends. I'm John Alford. Most of you know me. I've been around for a couple of years. In June, I'll be here 3 years. So I've made a lot of friends, and I know it's difficult for some of you to adapt to this changing situation. But like me, you probably think that there's 100 places that you would rather be than sitting here in the Hermitage under quarantine type. But we adapt to it. We have have a way of adapting to adverse situations. So we just play it cool. I can tell you one thing. I applaud Mary King and her staff for what they've done with the calendar, everything, trying to get things for us to do. Take a look at that calendar and see there's got to be something that would interest you. And what I had done was I gave Mary King a list of about a dozen movies that I liked, some of my favorites, hoping that maybe she can pick out one or two and put them on channel 22 for you. But you might think about doing that too. Just let Mary King know if there's something that you would like to do. But we have a way of adapting to these situations. You know, it's not like a man who lost his leg during the war. He gets a prosthetic knee or a leg. He doesn't get used to it, but he learns to adapt to it. So we learn to adapt to adverse situations like this. I had contact with a friend of mine recently who lives in Arlington, and she said she goes out for a walk. And I had to remind her that when I was in the Navy on board ship, we didn't have sidewalks out there on the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean. So we adapted to other things. We made up our minds to do other things to occupy our time, keep us from going stir crazy. So I'm sure that if you look around, there's lots of things that you can do. I'm sure there are some of your people who are really extroverts are a little unhappy that you can't discuss and talk with your friends. But think about it. Each floor has a sunroom or a solarium. You can go out on the thing and get two or three of your friends. Don't congregate and get a whole group. As long as you keep that 6 foot separation, you can sit and chat for a while, and it won't be like it had been before. But at least you'll have something to do. It'll take your mind off of being cooped up like this. So just hang in there. This too will pass. One of these days we'll be back to normal. We'll be eating in the dining room, chatting, listening to other people yell, and making complaints. But it'll all pass, and a year from now, 2 years from now, we'll look back on this and say, how did we ever get along with this? Yeah, we made it. But look at the good side. We haven't had any fire drills. That's a good thing. And I'm sure if you think about it, there's other good features. So there's got to be something good comes out of this. Maybe you'll get closer to your friends on the phone, your family members, or somebody that you talk to. It'll pass. We'll have fun. One of these days we'll sit around and we'll really laugh about this. I think but anyhow, take care. Keep that 6 foot distance. Wash your hands. Be careful. Listen to the boss when he talks to you. So we can do it. We've done things worse than this, and we've managed to overcome them. So we can do it. Just hang in there. Make the best of it.